The government of Rwanda has put gender equality at the center of its socio-economic development agenda, and remarkable strides have been made at different levels over the last 25 years. This was made possible because of the high political will, gender-responsive development frameworks which put gender equality at the forefront of Rwanda's development journey.
To me, being a gender champion is the same thing as being a champion of justice, of fairness, of people in general.
In spite of the above progress, the pace for promoting gender equality in the private sector has been modest.
The public sector has made a lot of progress in this country and the world, in including gender equality in what they do, policies and the way they do business. We wish that the private sector is not lagging behind. It has been lagging behind for a while, but let us accelerate.
In order to address the gender gaps in the private sector, the Gender Equality Seal Certification Program was introduced to help companies engender their businesses to ensure equal opportunities for both men and women in the workplace.
Gender Seal has become an eye-opener for us to see the good things that we are doing, and to use it as a baseline to even improve. We would like to be more intentional about gender inclusivity in our communication.
The bank is doing a very good job in terms of having women considered in the decision-making process for the bank. I'm a result of that. I'm part of the executive committee. I have recently been promoted to my current role. I believe that what men can do, even women can do.
Since we joined the SEAL, we became more intentional about creating a balance between both genders, male and female. For example, we have a department, repairs and maintenance, which was heavily male dominated, and we only had one lady in that department. So we realized we need to correct this. And so we've taken a few measures where we had to get interns who are ladies into that department.
Mu byumba barasasa abagabo, muri restaurant baraseriva abagabo, so abagabo gukorana n'abagore nta kibazo, kurese usuto yakorana akazi n'akazi.
In our policies, we've managed to embed some certain things. For example, as far as women are concerned, young mothers are concerned, we have allowed for such moms, if there's a need for training outside the country, we actually facilitate them to actually go with their help and their baby fully paid for by the bank, in order to ensure that they don't miss out on some of these critical trainings.
Over the past 4 years, Simero has taken a deliberate decision to appoint and train women in critical positions that used to be male-dominated. So there's also been initiative we've taken to address the gap. For example, we've been much more deliberating women, specifically to train them and train more of the excavator drivers within mining.
We had 50% male, 50% female when you look at the 1,200 staff at BK. This is of course because we provide opportunities for everyone within the bank, but also when we recruit, we go the extra mile looking for female candidates. Also for our internship program, always try to have young men, but also young women participating to the program. We believe that having men and women doing both these jobs will create a balance that will allow you to be, of course, to grow your business, but also to mitigate and manage your risks.
The first role for us is to lead by example. So we have subscribed to this gender equality seal, and we want to challenge financial institutions, banks, insurance companies, and others really to do the same. Second, we want also to be part of the ecosystem that is really driving financial inclusion for all, closing the gender gap.
Muri Beneri mbona uburyo dukora ntabwo bita ngo umugore cyangwa umugabo, ahubwo twese dukora kimwe cyane cyane muri ICT ubundi ni domaine izwi nkaho ari iy'abagabo gusa. Even ideas dutanga zifatwa kimwe.
Any form of inequality and discrimination is bad. And there's been a lot of research done by independent companies like McKinsey and Catalyst on what is the result when companies adopt these principles of promoting gender equality. And it's very clear. Companies are more diverse, they're more creative, they're more innovative, and you have a motivated workforce that's delivering value for your company.
We realized that 0 to 3, there was no way the parents could keep their children when they come to work. So we found that there was a lot of absenteeism, parents did not come, and also our porridge program did not go to these children.
Amara kubyara umwana ukora hano ugakurizamo kukareka utanakareka ugacikisha ishuri wigaga agasigarana wa wundi wawe ku buryo aranarira ntumenye ko yanarize.
Iyo uri umubyeyi ufite umwana urakora ijoro saa 9 zo mu gitondo urumva bakiri kare hano haba harimo umurezi uraza ugasiga umwana wawe hano ukagenda mu kazi ukazabona wenda amafaranga nawe ukagira icyo ukora mu rugo.
Being an engine for Rwanda's desired economic transformation, the Rwandan private sector's role in promoting gender equality is critical. It is not only a human right, but also a factor for business productivity and profitability.
Since this gender equality seal came in private sector, I would say that we got more educated and we could monitor ourselves better. We are no longer at the Stone Age, where we used to consider muscles as the tool for production, for improvement. Now it's the brain, it's the organization, it's the planning, and that man and women are equal.
Natangiye nanjye kimwe n'abandi mwabonye bashyiraho za ambalaje ariko bitewe n'ubushobozi n'ubushake nari mfite ngaragaza mu kazi byagiye bimpa kuzamuka mu ntera kugeza aho ngeze uyu munsi bikaba bimfasha ikintu gikomeye cyane ko mbona iterambere haba ku giti cyanjye mu mikorere ndetse no mu rugo iwanjye nabwo nkabona iterambere rigenda riza.
As Rwanda is trying to create jobs, it will be important for the women and the young women to know that they will be treated fairly, that they will have access to training, that they will not be sexually harassed, and that they will be able to even rise in leadership. Because these are, in a way, the obstacles that have traditionally prevented women from entering the workforce. Strategically, women are 52% of the Rwandan population. And we know that Rwanda aspires to be a middle-income country by 2035. So bringing more women and more young women on board into the labor force can help achieve the country's social and economic development plans.
Promoting gender equality remains a key priority for Rwanda as the country continues to build an equitable society to ensure sustainable development.
Labor force is made up of both male and female, and they access information equally. What has been missing is given opportunities equally. Based on the country's programs of promoting gender balance, equal access to opportunities, so the private sector is interested in driving this process of gender seal.